Hey, yo. How you doing, guys? Welcome back once more to this new episode of Man on Mission. I am CJ Mucus, and I'm gonna be your host for this episode. Welcome, guys. It's been a while we did this, and yeah, I made a little movement and made a little travel. So I've not really been in my studio for some time. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way and the best place to do this, and still give you guys out good content and all that. Today we're gonna be talking about the three things men need to stop doing. Men, especially young Nigerian men, I need you to stop doing these three things. Okay, now before we go on, welcome. If you are a new person, if you are just coming in for the first time watching this channel, please kindly subscribe, like, share, comment, and put on your post notifications so you can get more of this subsequently when we release more videos. So back to it again without much ado. So three things I need you guys to stop doing. And what are those three things, guys? Number one, we're going to be talking about every man. In this channel. This channel is actually for men to become better, men on mission. So, and the purpose of this channel is to get men to become the best versions of themselves. All right. So, on the process of doing that, these are one of the three major things I would personally want most Nigerian men to consider stopping. Number one is smoking. Smoking. You know what it means to smoke? Oh, yeah, smoking. It could be cigarette, it could be weed. Uh, Smoking, it's a very addictive indulgence, and it doesn't really allow you to focus very much. You can argue and you can have a different perspective on this, but on a general scale, I think smoking is one of those things that have really, drawn a whole lot of our young men back and made them not to be able to focus on their goals and, the ability to face something and be able to achieve it. Smoking is really addictive and is dangerous to the health. I've actually smoked a very long time, and I stopped smoking because at the time I have to understand that smoking is not really good for those men who wants to be the best versions of themselves. For those real guys, for those real men who wants to focus on their purpose and do the most important thing. Yeah, I'm not trying to say if you smoke, it's not going to make you, become successful or, get things done or even put some money in your bank. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about smoking in the aspect of your health too, because smoking to it turns you into a scum. It has a way of turning you into a sort of junkie, and you become a slave to it. You become addicted to it. It starts detecting for you. I mean, if you are a guy, a man out there, and you can't go in a day without smoking. You can't go in a day without smoking one, two, three times in a day. Then you're addicted. And the best way to stop it is to decide. First of all, you have to make a decision that look, you're going to stop this. There is no other way to stop smoking. Just as I said, whatever I do here, I'm not perfect. This is my personal opinion. And you remember, I always say that 2022 is the year of self awareness, and self awareness is sexy. For those of us who want to become the best versions of ourselves and become a better men in society and, demand the respect we want to demand, accord. Okay, so number one thing you have to work on yourself is to stop smoking. All right, when you smoke, it doesn't allow you to, focus on what you want to do. It doesn't allow you to do a whole lot of things. It hallucinates you. It keeps you on a different platter, and it makes you, smoking is bad. Whether you smoke cigarettes or weed is bad. So number two, alcoholism. Alcoholism. Oh yeah, this is one thing I know every man does. I'm yet to see that man who says I don't drink alcohol. But yet we still have men like that in the society, but very few. Yeah. I want to talk about alcoholism. Men, it is time to take care of your health. Stay away from alcoholism. Stay away from alcohol contents. Stay away from liquid alcohols. No matter how it is packaged, no matter how it is, no matter how it tastes, stay away from it. Exercise some self control, exercise some self restraint. What makes you a masculine, what gets you that authentic masculinity is not your muscles, it's not your macho, it's not by how much you have on the bank, it's not by how tall you are, but these two major things are the way, the sure path to authentic masculinity. And what are those things? Self control and deep discipline. Okay, so if you can be able to control yourself when it comes to alcohol, then you are doing a good job. I mean, I'm talking to those people that cannot go a day or two without having a test of alcohol, beer, spirits, what have you, and all that. So, guys, this is an appeal. Okay, if you really say you want to be a better man, you want to get the best out of life, you want to become the better version of yourself, stay away from alcohol. Don't do alcohol, okay? Yeah. So it is doable. I've actually been taking alcohol for a long time, and I've stopped it for over maybe probably a very long time now. I can't remember the last time I took alcohol. It's been a long time. Okay. So whatever you see me saying here is what I'm already doing. I can't come and say what I'm not doing. Okay. For me to put this whole thing up, that means I've been able to fight it. I've been able to work on myself, and I know that it's achievable, it's doable. So that's why I'm coming to you guys to tell you one of the best ways to become the better version of yourself is to stay away from alcohol. Don't take it. Don't take it. The advantages of not taking alcohol is you have a clear mind, you have a clear head. I mean, no hangovers. You save money too. I mean, okay? And you save yourself from a whole lot of trouble, right? A man who stays out of alcohol is a man who has self-control. I mean, most times you can even buy yourself alcohol with your own money. But what about when you are in the midst of friends, you are in a gathering, and alcohol starts falling from up, right, center, and all that. Some people don't even know how to say no. Learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. So when I'm talking about stopping to take alcohol, I'm not actually talking about you not being able to, like to stop buying yourself alcohol. I also mean whenever you come across it, whenever it's even free, like a free drink, learn how to say no. Stay away from alcohol. It's going to do you more good than harm. Okay. Um, the third. Okay. Sexual irresponsibility. Sexual irresponsibility. A lot of our guys, a lot of young Nigerian men, especially, they can't go in a day without having the urge to have sex. Yes, and now I'm talking especially about that. I'm now addressing unmarried men, single men especially. I mean, if you say you really want to work on yourself, you want to work on your purpose and get your goals done, please learn how to be sexually responsible. Stay away from sex. I mean, one of the ways to become sexually responsible is to not have relationship. I mean, okay, let's even assume you have a relationship, and you must do your relationship responsibly. You don't just go and date people here and there, just for the purpose of having sex. Man, we all need to learn how to have some self-restraint. Just as I said before, one of the best ways to attain authentic masculinity is authentic masculinity is by self-control and deep discipline. Deep discipline. A man who has deep discipline is a man who has conquered himself. And a man who has conquered himself is a man who has already conquered the world. Okay? So, guys, stay away from unnecessary sexual irresponsibility. And what is sexual irresponsibility? Moving from one woman to another, not having focus, not having relationship goals. Okay, is even okay, it's manageable when let's say you have a girl, you are in a relationship. But let me tell you, even if you have a girlfriend and you are not yet engaged to her, or you've not engaged her and all that, you are still sexually irresponsible. Okay, when I'm talking, what I mean by sexually irresponsibility is when you have your own woman you have actually engaged to. So if you have not engaged any woman, you are being sexually irresponsible, and you need to stop it. Okay, so stop it. These are the three things that every man needs to work on himself: smoking, alcoholism, and sexual irresponsibility. If you look around, you see that almost every other man does these things, both married and unmarried men. I'm addressing everybody here now, but my message goes basically for the young Nigerian men out there who are struggling to maintain frame, to gain the respect, and to gain the freedom they desire. Okay, so these are the three things holding you back. The moment you be able to work on yourself and start working on these three things, I bet you see a whole lot of changes. I mean, when you stop smoking, you see how your body becomes. You look better, you look healthier, you look good. Okay, and when you stay away from alcoholism, you also look good, you look better. You don't look daisy, you don't look beat up, no hangovers, no unclear thoughts, no putting yourself in trouble. And when you stay away from sexual irresponsibility, you see that you gain respect. That's almost like semen retention. Okay, I'm also an advocate of semen retention. Semen retention will do you a whole lot of good and harm. So, young men out there, you ought to learn how to focus, how to control yourself, how to stay away from all these whole three things I've mentioned: smoking, alcoholism, and sexual irresponsibility. Okay? The most important part to authentic masculinity is self control and deep discipline. All right? What is self control? Self control is already all these things I've mentioned. And deep discipline goes down and boils down to sexual responsibility. Guys, respect yourself, have some deep discipline. All right? So, these are the three most important things I thought I should be sharing with you guys on this episode. So, if you want to become the best version of yourself and you want to work on yourself and be a very good, be good in what you do, and be able to give yourself target, to say something and do it. Start from these three things. Tell yourself today, I'm not going to smoke anymore. Tell yourself today, I'm not going to indulge in alcoholism. Tell yourself today, I am going to be sexually responsible. You're not going to die. You will live for it and you'll be stronger, because what doesn't kill you only make you stronger. All right? And these three things are addictive. If you work on it, you become a better version. You'll be on the path to becoming a better version of yourself. Just as I said, guys, this is my personal opinion. I'm not shoving it over you. I'm just, kind of suggesting it. If really you want to work on yourself and become a better man, all right? I'll be seeing you guys next time in the next episode. And thank you for watching this episode. And I must tell you guys, for those who have not subscribed to this channel, please, this is a new channel. All right, we are dedicating it for men. We are advocating for the young men, the boy child out there, because the black man is the most endangered species on earth right now. Okay, so the only favor you can do me, the only thing I ask for is for you to please subscribe to this channel. Okay, like, share, comment, and put on your post notification so that you can get more of these videos the next time I'll be dropping it. Thank you guys and stay blessed. See you some other time. Peace, yo.